I've got some things going on, Bob, that I don't even know exactly what all I've got. I'll find out more next week.
Yeah.
Every time you go to a specialist for this or that, they, well, you need to see this guy, and then they knock you off. Can't get in a big hurry.
See, we got everybody back?
Yes, sir.
Everybody back here? Who missing? Anybody? I think we got everybody back. Okay. Okay. We'll call the meeting to order. If you call the roll, please, Margie.
Councilman Cybold.
Present.
Councilman Wolford.
Present.
Councilman DeFlippo.
Here.
Councilman Hudson.
Here.
Councilman Strider.
Here.
Councilman Lilly.
Here.
Councilman Reimer.
Here.
Councilwoman Walker.
Here.
Mayor Mullins.
Here.
You have quorum, sir.
For those of you, there are about 13 people here, so we'll go ahead and stand. Councilman Reimer going to lead us in a word of prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day you've given us and to watch Carol over so each one of us could be here this evening. We ask that you be with us in our meeting tonight, be with each decision that's made. These things we ask in your name, and amen.
Thank you, Councilman. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Margie.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need to hear a motion for the minutes of the previous meeting, please. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Cybold. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. City's monthly financial statement, Councilman Cybold.
Make a motion to receive as it was presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion on that? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Petitions, communications, and public hearings. If you'd read the title, please, Margie. Item A.
an ordinance to amend section 733.32 of Article 733 of the City Code of the City of South Charleston concerning hawkers and peddlers.
This is a second reading. Is there a motion to adopt?
I make a motion to
So
adopt.
moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion on this one? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item B, Andrew Robinson, I don't see him here today, so we'll just move on. If he happens to come a little bit later, we'll let him. He wants to come and introduce himself. He's running for state senate. Just wanted to come and introduce himself to it, but I do not see him here, so he's not on a Zoom. So anyway, if he comes, we'll get him later. So we'll move on to item C. If you'd read the title, please, Margie.
An ordinance to amend section 1709.01 and 1709.02 of Article 1709, the City Code of the City of South Charleston concerning the State Building Code.
Let's get it on the floor. And then was there a motion to pass on the second reading? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Cybold. Steve or Karen, I think this is just house cleaning, is it not?
To adopt it.
Yes.
To adopt, to meet state code.
The state legislature updated it,
Right.
so this past spring, we're just conforming to that.
Yeah, and this happens pretty much every year. We got to do something to catch up with them. So, anybody? Okay, we have a motion and a second to send on to a second reading. Does anybody else have any questions or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion I'm sorry.
The code books will be, down in the mayor's office and Melanie's office to look at the public. And there's 5. Once it's adopted, Margie will have 1 fire chief, city engineer, 1 at the library, and 1 at City Hall. So, great reading.
And online too, right?
No, they won't be online because well, we can upload the fire, yeah.
We can get it. Yeah, we can upload it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ordinance states on page 2, just below L, our code will state where it will be available.
Okay.
So The state building code with the exceptions, and, one copy of each such code is on file, in the office of the city clerk. Specifically is where we're required to maintain that.
Right, we can get it online too, though, right? Because I really want it to be online.
Well, we'll have to check the copyright on that, because all those other groups, I mean, because they charge for access
Okay.
to it.
Okay.
That's why we put it at the library, so that contractors, and they say that, library said that it is a big, that, you know, it is a popular item that they don't let them check it out as reference, but they can go over and look at it.
Okay. Okay, item, where we at, D, Margie?
Yes.
Item D, if you read the resolution, please.
A resolution to authorize the donation of surplus property to the city of South Charleston, to the town of Clendenin.
Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second, is this yours, Gerald?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a 2.5 ton.
2.5 ton dump?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have any questions or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye opposed? Resolution passes. Item E, if you'd read the resolution, Margie.
A resolution to authorize the donation of surplus property of the city of South Charleston to the Pinch Volunteer Fire Department.
Volunteer fire departments are struggling right now, aren't they, Chief?
Yeah, they are.
Glad we'll be able to help them out then. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
A second by, we'll give Adam that one. Seconded by Councilman Strider. Any other discussion on this? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
I think they're struggling because it's hard to do fundraising now. People are just don't have the pockets to contribute to them. Is that right?
Yeah, they
Chief? That's
get-
what I've been hearing.
They get state and county money, but
Yeah.
it's not a whole lot, so fundraisers.
So all those
is big.
fundraisers are just, businesses don't have the money to give.
Right, and people's not coming out, so.
Man, it's good we can help them out a little bit then. Okay, item F, if you'd read the resolution, please, Margie.
A resolution to authorize the donation of surplus property of the city of South Charleston to the Kanawha County Parks and Recreation Department.
Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion on this one?
Because the controller for the sprayer,
Yeah.
we got all new equipment,
All new equipment, yeah.
and it works with their sprayer, so we don't have any use for it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Consideration of many bids, Councilman Sabol.
Yes, sir, I have one this evening in regard to the paving bids. The Finance Committee of the South Charleston City Council has met and considered the following bid, which bid was obtained in accordance to the city charter and code of the City of South Charleston, and after careful consideration, it is the recommendation of the Finance Committee to award the following contract to West Virginia Paving Incorporated for a unit price bid of $86.50 per ton of hot laid asphalt and $2.20 per square yard of pavement milling. A total estimated cost for the estimated quantities contained in the bid equals $912,000 even. The unit prices will be good through June 30th, 2021 under the terms of the bid. All items are within the budget amounts of the fiscal year 2021 budget, and these purchases will be paid from the general funds budgeted in the street department. I have a motion. Teresa.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Breimer. Any further discussion on this? We need a roll call vote, please, Margie.
Councilman Sabol?
Yes.
Councilman Wolford?
Yes.
Councilman DeFilippo?
Yes.
Councilman Hudson?
Yes.
Councilman Strider?
Yes.
Councilman Lilly?
Yes.
Councilman Reimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker?
Yes.
Mayor Mullins?
Yes.
Unanimous vote, sorry.
And we'll send out the paving list for the spring and fall, so you can look at it. You know, Councilman Lilly asked me if one street was on there, Carmen, and I said, no, it's not, although we've added it because, you know, as there might have been something that you all mentioned or know about that we didn't get. And we do have, you know, some room in there. We don't even have to cut something because the bid came in lower. So, you know, if there's something you see on there, and why they're grouped, we gave them, here's what we think the streets are, we're gonna do. You don't wanna tell them, okay, we're gonna mill one block of D Street, then we're gonna run up here and mill, Beechwood, then we're gonna run down and mill in Armor View. You know, if you keep it grouped all together, plus your residents like it too, cause their street's the worst, even if the next block over is actually worse. You know how that goes. So you'll see that they're like blocks together, to do it. So that's why the spring and fall. But, you know, if we miss something or you have a suggestion, let us know and we'll get them a final list out.
So if something comes up, just let us know. We'll see if we can't get it added for you. If somebody calls you about something, okay? All right, anything else, Councilman Cyborg?
No, that's all this evening, sir.
Okay. Department head reports. Department head, anybody got anything for departments? Adam, I will tell you, because I talked to Gerald today, we're still waiting on that mirror to get up. As soon as we get it, we'll get it installed. It's just ordering stuff nowadays takes forever. Everybody's behind, and so it just, but anyway, we'll get it up there as soon as we get it in.
Thanks.
Yep.
So, because my mom's complaining every day about that mirror.
Where? Oh, the one up there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get it. So I promise, as soon as we get it in, we're gonna put it up. Anybody else have anything? Department heads. Anybody else got anything to report? Anybody? Questions for department heads? Yes, Councilman Cyborg.
Mayor, I emailed you after the almost catastrophe up in Armor View with the batteries.
Yes.
And, you know, first of all, the way they presented it, it looked like it was a bunch of AA batteries that caused the fire, which we know that it wasn't. And I asked you about the possibility of setting up collection sites at the fire department, at the fire stations. And, you know, it is possible to take them out to Best Buy, it's possible to take them to a couple of other places. But just in lieu of what happened and maybe some public education with more and more laptop batteries and electric bicycles and power tools, yard equipment, everything like that, people just toss stuff and don't know what can possibly happen. Would it be something that we could do as a public service to have collection points possibly at the 4 fire stations?
Yeah, maybe. I'll talk to Chief about it and see if he thinks that issue warrants that. If it does, I don't have a problem with that at all, Jamie. I'll be honest with you, I don't know which batteries. I mean, I know we're not talking about C and D batteries you use at home phone. We're talking about more of a commercial
So
grade,
it's
I think.
lithium packs that punch so
Lithium
much
pack type
punch,
scenarios, and that's something we need to get information. We can put information out on our website. We can have drop-off points, whether the fire department be the right place or Public Works. I don't know. We can talk about that and see. But I got no problem with doing that. I don't want anybody to think this is something that happens every day, but it's a pretty unique. You know, it doesn't happen. Matter of fact, I can't. The last time I remember a garbage truck being on fire was actually aerosol cans that caused it. People were throwing away the aerosol cans, and that caused it. We had to dump it off in the parking lot down at the community center back in the day. So I mean, it happens. It's rare that we have a fire in a garbage truck, but it does happen at times, and it could be a different product. I mean, there's some things you just
And on that
can
note,
cause that problem.
on that note, if we do that, then I will present it to Dow, because we have battery pickup throughout the plant every quarter, and everybody saves their batteries, and then we go around, and then we have a contractor come in, and maybe, you know, we could team up with Dow to when we have that collection coming up, then we could go to, you know, could have our trucking people go to the collection sites and bring them into the plant, and then we could see if we could combine with that.
Certainly nothing wrong with doing that, Councilman. That's not a bad idea, especially since there's more and more lithium batteries now. I know I have them. I have a weed eater, a blower, a chainsaw, all have those lithium batteries. And I think more people, are those a problem too, Chief? Even the smaller ones you put in like a weed eater or a blower?
Yeah,
It could be?
could be.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you're not allowed to have them put them in the cargo of a plane.
Well, you see cell phones catch on fire,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of power behind it.
And even your regular batteries, you know, they still got a little juice in it. You throw them in your trash can and you got aluminum foil and stuff, it makes contact. It heats up and, I
Yeah.
mean, it could be an issue.
That's a good point, and also, you know, our guy did a great job of saving that truck.
Yeah, quick thinking on his part, save that truck.
It was a mess, but
Yeah.
he saved $135,000 vehicle.
Yeah. and nobody got hurt. Thank goodness, yeah. Like I say, it's rare, but it does happen.
Yeah.
I got to say, I remember that was an aerosol. At least that's what we tracked it back to an aerosol can. I don't know if you remember that or not, Chief.
I do.
Mine was just embers from someone clean out there,
Clean out the fireplace. Yeah.
from up armor view.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayor, I think what we wanna do is beef up the ordinance somewhat, or clarify some things. Our trash pickup is famous, and as a resident, you don't wanna get stuck with something and say, well, I can't get rid of it, what am I supposed to do with it? But everything can't go in your normal Monday, Thursday pickup. So we need to clarify so that the residents know, okay, the city will take this, but I can't put it in my normal bag.
We can do
So
that.
what do I do with it?
I mean, we have that. We went through that with tires. We went through that with paint. You know, things change, you know. Heck, back in the day, you used to throw your tires and your paint out there and we haul them away. You can't do that anymore. So we had to call audibles on that too. So how about this, Councilman? Let me meet with staff, Chief and Gerald and everybody. We'll get our heads together. We'll bring something back for your all's consideration as to what to do. How's that? That work okay?
Thank you.
Okay. We'll bring something back for you guys to consider. Good idea. Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, anybody got anything else? Department reports? Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Meeting adjourned. Thank you all. Good to see you, Chuck. Take care of yourself, my man. Keep us posted. All right, man.
All right.